Hi, Precious Heart. Thank you for joining us for our weekly vlog. This is really a powerful time, and I know there's a lot of chaos and confusion manifesting in the outer world. But for this moment, I'd like for you just to go within to the divinity of your heart and focus on the greater picture of what's unfolding. We are in the midst of Holy Week. And this time of year, literally billions of people from all over the world focus on their faith and a higher power and go within to the divinity of their heart flames as they reach for higher and higher levels of consciousness and support from the heavenly realms. This time of year, we have Passover and Easter, and we just completed the very powerful equinox and eclipse series with powerful astronomical alignments and unusually powerful eruptions from the sun through our solar flares. The thing that I want you to know is that regardless of the challenging things that are manifesting in the outer world that are creating so much anxiety and fear, the light of God is infinitely more powerful than all of that fragmented confusion and fear-based consciousness that's often based in this particular moment in greed and corruption and the abuse of power. None of that has any power over the light. This time of year, the Passover full moon, which is the first full moon following the March equinox, happens on the 12th of April, which was last Saturday night, and it begins the Passover celebrations. This year, Passover and the celebrations of Easter coincide with each other, and that isn't always the case. So in addition to carrying that full momentum of light that we experienced in March, we are now unified in this activity of the celebrations of Passover and Easter. Passover began on the 12th of April, and it will be brought to fruition on Easter Sunday on the 20th of April. And Holy Week for Christians and all the various religions associated with Christianity began on Palm Sunday, which was the 13th last Sunday, and will also be brought to fruition on Easter Sunday. So what the beings of light are asking us to do at this time is to recognize that there is this collective cup of humanity's consciousness that is blazing with more powerful frequencies of light from the very heart of our Father, Mother, God, because of humanity's collective focus of attention on higher frequencies of light and the full momentum of our faith and our power and the divinity of our own celebrations. So today the company of heaven is asking us to participate in an activity of light, knowing that this powerful collective cup of humanity's consciousness is receiving unprecedented influxes of God's light and love to help us transcend and transmute the negativity that's being pushed to the surface. We've been given a very powerful, beautiful visualization, and in my personal experience, every time I participate in this visualization, all of the outer world clamor, all of the discord, all of the anxiety and fear seems to just flow away in the gentle frequencies of God's divine light. So as we're participating in this activity of light, let's envision that collective consciousness that for the masses of humanity, the light of God through our focus of attention is flowing through every particle and wave of life that conflicts with that energy and releases it into the full embrace of our Father, Mother God's divine grace as it is transmuted back into light. Dear one, go within to the divinity of your heart, and if you have the heart call to do so, please follow me through this visualization now with the full power of your attention and your divine intentions. We are in the midst of Holy Week, and billions of people around the world are opening their hearts and focusing on Passover, Easter, and their vision of a higher power. This has created a collective cup of consciousness through which the light of God is easily flowing to bless humanity and all life evolving on this sweet earth. Simultaneously, as this occurs, humanity is still assimilating the powerful influxes of light we received from the cosmos during the eclipse series, the equinox, the very rare planetary alignments, and the extraordinary solar flares in March. All of this is empowering incredible shifts of vibration at a cellular level within our earthly bodies. The divine alchemy transfiguring our physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies from carbon-based cells into fifth-dimensional crystalline-based solar light cells has taken a quantum leap into higher frequencies of the fifth dimension. As usual, this is causing the remaining patterns that conflict with those heart-based patterns for the new earth to be pushed to the surface at an accelerated pace. This surfacing negativity must now be transmuted back into light by those of us embodied on earth. This essential process is causing outer world chaos, which is manifesting as fear and anxiety within the masses of humanity. It is very easy for people to see the surfacing negativity. Unfortunately, what we cannot see as easily is the incredible light of God's infinite light that is pushing the negativity up to be transmuted in both our individual and our collective lives. The divine intent of this intensified influx of light is to help humanity move through this challenging facet of Mother Earth's ascension process much more quickly. This is how we pave the way for the manifestation of the new heart-based earth patterns. These patterns include our Father, Mother God's comprehensive divine love, oneness, reverence for all life, abundance, vibrant health, and God's eternal peace and infinite bliss. To help us accomplish this accelerated process, we are being offered greatly amplified assistance from the heavenly realms. In order to take full advantage of this gift from on high, we are being reminded that the universal law is the call for assistance must come from the realm where the assistance is needed. This means that if humanity wants to receive the full benefit of this opportunity, it is necessary for us to invoke this divine intervention through our I Am presence and our unified heart flames. The company of heaven has given us a powerful activity of light. By participating in this activity of light, while billions of people all over the world are focusing on Holy Week and assimilating the influxes of light from the celestial events that occurred in March, light workers will fulfill the universal law of calling for assistance from the realm where the assistance is needed. Our Father, Mother, God, and the company of heaven will then be able to bathe the earth with the most intensified frequencies of the flame of comprehensive divine love and the mother of pearl resurrection flame that humanity is capable of receiving at a cellular level. These two sacred flames will flow through the collective cup of humanity's consciousness and our unified heart flames and lift up and bless all life belonging to or serving the earth at this time. If you have the heart call to bless humanity and all life evolving on earth in this powerful way, please join now with lightworkers all over the world as you participate in the following activity of light. Listen to your heart and repeat this invocation as often as your I Am presence guides you to do so during this auspicious time. And we begin. I am invoking the resurrection flame and the flame of comprehensive divine love. I am my I Am presence, and I am one with the I Am presence of all humanity. The center of my universe is the threefold flame in my heart. My universe consists of every person, place, condition, and thing in my life. This is true whether those expressions of life are conscious or unconscious, past or present, through obvious choice or through karmic liability. Within my heart flame, I have the ability to love my universe free of all lower energies, and thus I set myself free. Simultaneously, I assist every other point in my universe to move forward in the light. With this affirmation, the cosmic force of the Mother of Pearl resurrection flame and the crystalline pink flame of God's comprehensive divine love now flow through the threefold flame in my heart to bless all life on earth. Instead of the illusion of believing that I am a victim of the circumstances in my life and the world, I now know that I am the co-creator of my life. I now in-breathe deeply as I visualize myself in the center of my universe, with every person, place, condition, or thing in orbit around my heart flame, some close, some at a great distance. I visualize each one receiving the uplifting frequencies of the resurrection flame and the flame of comprehensive divine love flowing through my heart flame. In every case, this sacred fire is a greater force than any negative energy associated with that person, place, condition, or thing. I am now loving free every point in my universe from its center, which is my heart flame. I remain in this elevated state of Christ consciousness, and I affirm with deep feeling, I am the center of my universe. I am a force of God's resurrection flame and the flame of comprehensive divine love to all points in my universe. I am a master over every vibration less than divine love. I am free. I am free. I am eternally free. Now, I am aware of my physical presence on earth, and I know I am one with all life. I gently remove my attention from the outer world, and I reverently enter the divinity of my heart flame. Within this sacred space, my Father, Mother, God envelop me in the most exquisite frequency of the Mother of Pearl resurrection flame. This sacred fire is resurrecting my physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies into the full embrace of my I Am presence. I breathe in deeply, and on the holy breath, I realize that I am ascending in consciousness into the very heart of my Father, Mother, God. Instantly, I am enveloped in my godparents' unfathomable, comprehensive, divine love. I hear the melodious tones, and I absorb the celestial fragrance of this divine love. I breathe in deeply again, and suddenly I feel the resurrection flame lifting me into higher and higher frequencies of divine love, oneness, reverence for life, eternal peace, vibrant health, God's abundance, and infinite bliss. I pierce into the core of purity within each and every one of these celestial patterns, and the splendor of these glorious expressions of the fifth dimensional crystalline solar new earth permeate my being. I am now experiencing a unique awakening beyond anything I have ever known. A new level of divine wisdom is being resurrected within my heart and mind through the 12 crystalline solar strands of my fifth dimensional DNA. In a flash of enlightenment, I know and fully understand how I am to convey divine love and reverence for all life to the mass consciousness of humanity. This realization is being encoded within my conscious mind and will now be tangibly available to me whenever I need to recall this sacred knowledge in my service to humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth. In deep humility and gratitude, I accept the opportunities that my Father, Mother, God are now presenting to me. Through my I Am presence, I consecrate my life to be an open door through which the full spectrum of the resurrection flame and the flame of comprehensive divine love will now flow to bless all life on earth. For a sublime moment, I assimilate this experience as I breathe in and out slowly and rhythmically. With each in-breath, I ascend higher and higher into the multidimensional, multifaceted celestial frequencies of the resurrection flame and the flame of God's comprehensive divine love. With every out-breath, I breathe this sacred fire forth to consecrate all life evolving on this sweet earth. As every expression of the sons and daughters of God embodied on earth is consecrated with the full potential of these two sacred flames, their I Am presence activates specific genetic codings within their RNA and DNA structures. These codes contain the immaculate concept of each one's divine plan. This activity of light empowers every expression of the beloved sons and daughters of God to fulfill their divine purpose and reason for being. Through this activation, the thoughts, feelings, words, actions, memories, and beliefs of every person are being purified and aligned with their highest divine potential. This unique awakening paves the way for the conscious mind and the superconscious mind within each individual to merge and become one. In this state of at-one-ment, each person's I Am presence comes to the forefront and takes dominion of their life. As this occurs, the life, body, mind, and soul of each person is quickened and resurrected into the enlightened state of Christ consciousness. which clears the way for the fulfillment of their divine plan and the manifestation of the fifth dimensional crystalline solar new earth. I accept and know that this activity of light has been God victoriously accomplished this sacred and holy day, and will increase in power and might daily and hourly with every holy breath I take. And so it is, beloved I am. Beloved I am. Beloved I am. Dear one, God bless you. I look forward to being with you next week.